Pray and believe, pray and believe. JC family, pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe, pray and believe. This is the Jeune creation. Oh yeah. It's the Jeune creation. JC fam. Every night, every vibe, stepping in a room, it's that digital glow. AI in my pocket, watch the vision flow. Luxury filled with us, so true. Every canvas I touch turns gold for you. Faceless screen, but the light still shine. JC fam together, building dreams online. Canva the mid-journey, watch it elevate. Every night at 7, come and celebrate. It's the Jeune creation, yeah. Vibes on rotation, from real to the digital. Luxury feels so spiritual. We pray and believe. JC fan with me. No boss, baby energy. We stay busy. This the Jeune creation. Stories in motion, the vision don't lie. AI dreams under Brooklyn sky. Marketing and magic design with a twist. Turning every hustle into moments you can't miss. Ooh, we glowing. JC fan, can you feel it? Every night we showing mid-journey that's created. Luxury meets elevation. This is your destination, the Jeune creation. Vibes on rotation. Real and digital. Luxury feels so spiritual. We pray and believe, making history. JC fan with me. Oh yeah, boss baby energy. We stay busy, babe. This is Jeune creation. Pray and believe. JC fan, we pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe, pray and believe. Pray and believe. This is Jeune creation. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jeune Creation Live. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if it's not, welcome back. So today's topic is going to be ChatGPT versus Gemini. There's no more guesswork, it's just genius. ChatGPT versus Gemini, which one wins for creators? You see how I turn simple ideas into stunning results? And creativity plus AI equals your next digital stream of income, you guys. And as you know, with every live, we start off with our motivational quote of the day. You guys know that the theme is pray and believe. You guys just heard the theme song. And our motivational quote for today is, when you pray, you plant the seed. When you believe, you water it. Every dream, idea, and spark of creativity begins in faith. And that is what the Jeune creation is all about. It's a reminder that your vision isn't random, it's divine. What you're called to create is already written. You just have to keep showing up, keep trusting, and keep building. So tonight, as we dive into creativity, design, and all the things purpose-driven, remember, prayer sets the intention, belief gives it life, and action brings it into reality. Keep praying, keep believing, and watch your creation unfold. If you guys are not already a part of the Facebook group, please join the Facebook group. You guys know that's where I put in all the announcements of when we're going on live. Now, I must admit, did not make an announcement today, but I did announce it yesterday that I will be going live today. So maybe some of you guys didn't see it. That was my bad. I definitely did send out an email though. It's been a long day, you guys. I'm sure you guys had long days too. It's Friday. We're not trying to be here for 3 hours like usually. So we're going to try to keep it short today so that everyone can go and enjoy their weekend. But make sure you join the Facebook group. And if you're not a part of our YouTube community, if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Right now, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So from whatever platform you're watching from, please make sure you hit that subscribe button as soon as possible, so that you get notified when we go on live. Flash sale. Now you guys know that I have a lot of services that I provide. I have a lot of products that I provide to you guys as well, whether it's logo creation services, website services, stock images, mid-journey prompts, and more that I'm sending to you guys, make sure you use code JCFAM to get 20% off. The website is www.thejunecreation.com. You can scan that QR code and it will take you there. Some two new products that we have are the Halloween graphics and the sweet and spooky phone wallpapers. Really cute. But also it's Friday and I do freebie Fridays. So if you haven't already gotten the freebie Friday coloring book images, there's 26 images. If you haven't gotten that already, go to the website and go order it. It's completely free, you guys. Freebie Friday is free. That is my gift from myself to you guys. And without further ado, I do want to get started with starting the live. This is the website, by the way. And this is for the people who's interested in any of my content creation services. I created this website completely from scratch using Shopify, using Midjourney, Canva, using AI, and all of these things. And today I'm actually going to teach you how to use those tools to create your content. Now, we're not going to go through the exercise of designing a website, but we're going to go through the exercise of different things that you can kind of use ChatGPT and Gemini for, and how you can apply it to your brand and how you can apply it to your business to create content. Also, shout outs to luxhatsco.com. This is my brother's brand. This is my brother right here. He was on the live a couple days ago, and we're going to be using his brand as an example of how to create mock images using these AI tools as well, using Chat GPT and using Gemini. So that's why I have his page here, but also just make sure you support as well. Also follow him on TikTok. It's Lux Hats Co. Come to the website and all of these things. We all got to support each other. So shout outs to him. The tools we're going to talk about today, like I mentioned, are Google Gemini and ChatGPT. That is what today's live is going to be about. I also have Midjourney and Pinterest open here, and we'll get into that in a bit. But first, let's open up Gemini. How many of you guys have ever heard of Gemini? If you've heard of Gemini before, put it in the comment section. I want to know if you've ever used it, if you've ever heard of it, if you even know what it does. Now, I'm sure most of you guys know what ChatGPT is, and I do feel like ChatGPT is very similar to Google Gemini. They just work with different sources for the AI stuff, like the different servers and all of those things, but they make for really good content creation completely. Like whether you need a prompt, whether you need an image, whatever it is, like you can pretty much use Google Gemini or ChatGPT. So this is what Gemini looks like. I have 2.5 Flash. I guess it's also 2.5 Pro, which is good with reasoning, math, and code. And then there's Google AI Pro, I guess, which is their most compatible models and features. So I have the simple one, 2.5 Flash. If you go Pro, obviously you're going to have to pay for it. This is completely free. I'm paying for a lot of things. I'm not trying to pay for more. And right now, with what Gemini is doing for me, it's enough. I'm able to do what I need to do with it. And I'm going to show you what I do with it. ChatGPT, very similar to Google Gemini. You just come in here, you put in your prompt. Let's say if you want to do a YouTube live, right? I want to do a YouTube live for the Jeune creation that is about ChatGPT and Gemini. Give me a high-ranking SEO title, description, and tags for the live, right? So I'm going to put that in ChatGPT, and I'm also going to put it in Gemini. And ChatGPT says, here's a set of SEO optimized ideas for your YouTube live on ChatGPT and Gemini under the Jeune Creation brand. You can use or tweak them as it fits your content. Why am I showing you this? Maybe some of you guys want to go on YouTube live. And this isn't only, I guess, like directed at you having to do YouTube live content. This could be for anything that you're doing. It could be a product that you have. It could be for anything. Basically, the point is, you can literally ask these GPTs anything that you want, and it will create and help you with it. Just be as descriptive as possible as you can in your prompt, and it will give you the answers you're looking for. So this tells me high SEO potential, and this is literally how I create my lives, you guys. You know, I don't gatekeep. I do not gatekeep. And I'm the only one who's doing this on the internet right now. I'm the only one who's here going on YouTube Live, sharing my screen, and literally breaking everything down to you without holding back. Everyone who's a part of the JC fam already knows this. So JC fam, stand up, hit up the comments, let them know. And for the new people that are here, you're about to find out. So it says these are the recommended titles: ChatGPT versus Gemini, The Future of AI, Live Deep Dive; Unlocking GPT and Gemini, Live AI Showdown plus Tips; How ChatGPT and Gemini Are Changing AI, Live Q&A; ChatGPT and Gemini Explain, Live Tutorial and Comparison; Live AI Debate, ChatGPT, Gemini, and What Comes Next. Okay? And it says tips for title selection. So it's even giving you tips. Lead with your strongest keywords: ChatGPT, Gemini, AI, early. It's not saying it needs to be the first word, but lead with them early. Keep under approximately 70 characters so it doesn't get truncated. Use a hook. For example, versus, explained, future, deep dive, so that you can signal value. And then it gives you the description. Now, I don't know why I put it in code. I really just wanted it to put it regular, and you can ask ChatGPT to give it to you regular. But it's saying, join the June Creation Live as we dissect, compare, and explore ChatGPT. And let me just tell it, give me the description regular. Because we don't got time to be, sliding back and forth. You could just copy and paste this, right? Join the June Creation Live as we dive into the world of artificial intelligence and explore how ChatGPT and Google Gemini are transforming content creation, productivity, and digital innovation. We'll break down what makes each tool powerful, how to use them effectively, and which one might be best for your creative goals. In this live session, you'll learn how ChatGPT and Gemini actually work behind the scenes, key differences between both platforms, real examples of AI tools in action, tips for prompt writing, automation, and creative workflows, how to use AI to elevate your business or brand. And this live is perfect for creators, entrepreneurs, and anyone curious about the future of AI. Grab your notebook, bring your questions, and join the conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a live from the June Creation. And it gives us these little tags here. But these are not the tags that I want. I want the actual 500 character limit tags. Give me the high-ranking 500 character limit tags. And it will know what I'm talking about. And I hope y'all know what I'm talking about too. But sometimes y'all see a bunch of tags, and what it does is it separates it as a comma for you, and all you need to do is copy and paste it. Sometimes it does go above the 500 characters, and when it does that, all you need to do is remove one or two of them, but it usually gets pretty close to it. So it's saying ChatGPT, Google Gemini, ChatGPT versus Gemini, AI tools, AI comparison, AI for creators, prompt engineering, artificial intelligence, AI tutorial, AI productivity tools, and it goes on and on and on. And you may be wondering to yourself, why are these SEO optimized tags important? And if you don't know, we can ask, why are these tags important? It's important because they help YouTube's algorithm understand what your video is about, which directly affects how and where it appears in search results and suggested videos. Here's a breakdown of why they matter and why they work for your life. Then it starts off with number one, talking about search engine optimization. Tags act as keywords that connect your video to specific searches. When people type things in like ChatGPT versus Gemini or AI tools for creators, YouTube will scan your tags, title, and description to decide if your video matches that query. And the more relevant your tags are to trending search phases, the higher your visibility. Next, it has context for algorithm. YouTube uses tags alongside your title, description, captions, and engagement to determine what your video is about. That helps it recommend your live in the suggested videos sidebar, group your content with similar videos so viewers watching ChatGPT tutorials might see your live next, and it helps to understand your niche, and in this case, it's AI, tech tools, and creators. It targets multiple audiences, it improves discoverability for live and replay, and then also, if you include your brand name in the tag, it helps with brand association. Okay? And it even takes it a step further by saying, if you'd like, it can show you which of these tags are currently trending using real SEO data and how to place the most important keywords in your title and first two sentences. That's where YouTube gives the most ranking weight. Would you like me to do that next? Of course. Now it's searching to see which one of these tags are trending right now. So right now it's saying, let's see. Here's a breakdown of why, plus some tips and hints based on, okay, so it didn't tell us what is trending. We need to ask it that, right? Which of these tags are currently trending? But it is telling us why placing the right keywords in your title and first two sentences matter. And then it's giving some tips and hints, right? So it gives you all of this stuff. But if I go ahead and paste which of these tags are currently trending, it should definitely answer that question for us. So it's saying, based on data, recent articles and data, what's trending right now is ChatGPT because it still dominates global search interest and AI tool usage. And it's a safe anchor keyword to lean into heavily. Google Gemini and Gemini AI, ChatGPT versus Gemini, AI tools / AI comparison, prompt engineering, and AI creators. And it tells you what you could do with it. So this is what we did for ChatGPT. Now let's take a look at what Gemini gave us, right? I told Gemini the same prompt. I want to do a YouTube live for the June creation that is about ChatGPT and Gemini. Give me a high-ranking SEO title, descriptions, and tags for the live. Now, high-ranking SEO titles, this is what it's saying. It's saying Showdown / Versus has the highest SEO potential. And if you look at the title of my live, it's ChatGPT versus Gemini. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm using these AI tools to help me get high ranking SEO. So it says ChatGPT versus Gemini, the ultimate AI showdown. And you could put for your audience or industry, which could be artists, creatives, young entrepreneurs. Option 2, benefit / action oriented. Master AI, ChatGPT and Gemini features you need to know. Option 3, intrigue / question. Is Gemini better than ChatGPT? Real-time demo and future of AI live. And then it gives you the description, okay? Now, with this description, it's saying, is ChatGPT finished? Google's Gemini is here, and it's time for the ultimate AI showdown. Join the June Creation Live as we deep dive into the two most powerful large language models on the planet, OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. We'll be running real-time tests on creativity, coding, idea generation, and productivity to see which one is the true champion for young professionals and creators. This isn't just theory, it's a practical guide to mastering the AI tools that will define your career. And then it says what we will cover in the live stream. And it's giving you chapters, right? This is giving you a 55-minute plan on what you can cover. The first 5 minutes and 30 seconds, welcome and why this AI battle matters. Next, the core difference, Gemini's real-time access versus ChatGPT's creativity. Head-to-head test, the creative challenge. We could do storytelling, ad copy, brainstorming. We're brainstorming right now. The productivity race, summaries, data analysis, SEO. The future of AI, predictions and next steps, and your questions answered, which is a live Q&A. And you guys know I don't save the live Q&A for till the end ever. I try to answer your questions as they come in while we're doing the live. And while we're talking about that, we have some goals for today's live. For today's live, we're trying to get to 30 likes, okay? Right now we have 6 likes and we're trying to get to 30 subscribers. So I took a screenshot of how many subscribers that I had before the live started. I had 1,593 subscribers, and we are trying to bring that number up. So right now we got 1 subscriber because I'm at 1,594. So let me do some edits here. We got 1 out of 30 subscribers and we got 6 out of 30 likes. So run them like buttons up, you guys. Run the like buttons up. And also, I would appreciate you guys supporting the stream. If you want to donate to my Cash App, which is $Melinda Jeune, that's MELINDAJEUNE. And you can also scan the QR code so that you can access it. Now, back to the live. We have our suggested description title. It gives us a key takeaway. It tells us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification. It gives us a few hashtags to add into the body of the YouTube video. Now, in terms of high-ranking SEO tags, it says, tags help YouTube categorize your video, mix broad, specific, and long-tail keywords, include terms for your channel name and core topic. So primary tags that are essential is ChatGPT, Gemini AI, ChatGPT versus Gemini, AI Showdown, artificial intelligence, and the Jeune creation. The Jeune creation is there because you need to associate your brand. ChatGPT explained this to us that we need brand association. So that is why that's there. Then you have your secondary tags, which are for a specific topic. So Google Gemini, OpenAI, LLM, large language models, AI tools, AI for business, AI productivity, content creation with AI, and AI tips and tricks. Then there's the long tail and audience tags, which is good for discovery. Which AI is better? Gemini versus ChatGPT for coding. ChatGPT 4.0 versus Gemini Pro. Future of AI. Jeune Creation Live. AI for young entrepreneurs using AI in 2015 and new AI features. And you can just copy these and you can paste them in the YouTube description. So that is how I use ChatGPT or Gemini to come up with my descriptions for my YouTube channel, for my title for my YouTube channel and everything, so I can try to get something that is high ranking, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to ask it, you can drag and drop things into ChatGPT and Gemini. So one of the things that I want to drag and drop, one thing that people don't know sometimes is that your YouTube thumbnail sometimes, like, there's SEO that's ranked around that too. Like the colors, the contrast, does the title match what your video is about and all of those things. So there's a score for that. I don't get too deep into that. It's really something I should get into, but usually I'm kind of creating these thumbnails really quickly. But you can drag and drop it and say, is my thumbnail for this live high ranking? What's the score? What needs to be improved and what is good, right? So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to ask Google Gemini the same thing to see what answers it gives me. So let's come here. And it says that my estimated SEO score for my thumbnail is 86 out of 100. It says that it's visually appealing and well aligned with the current YouTube design trends, but they want to break it down for me from an SEO and performance perspective using the same criteria that the YouTube's algorithm and viewer behavior studies use. And this is what TubeBuddy and vidIQ scoring systems measure. So sometimes people are paying money for like TubeBuddy Pro, vidIQ. Sometimes you could just kind of go into ChatGPT or Gemini and it will tell you these things. So it's telling me that it has strong keyword visibility. The words ChatGPT and Gemini are huge, centered, and clear. These are high volume search terms, so having them dominate the thumbnails boosts click in alignment with your title and metadata. Color psychology. The pink and purple gradient creates a friendly, futuristic, and creative vibes that fit the Jeune Creations brand. It contrasts well with darker outlines, making the text pop in both light and dark modes. Visual storytelling. Featuring two distinct female figures subtly mirrors the versus theme, like ChatGPT versus Gemini. Okay? This versus this. It kind of mirrors that theme. The use of clean, glossy visuals add professionalism and luxury appeal. And it says readability at small size. The thick, bold font remains legible even on mobile thumbnails, which is a big SEO signal since most viewers browse on phones. Now it says, this is what could be improved. I could have added a micro hook or symbol. So I could have added a small AI related icon like a robot head, a neutral circuit, or a glowing brain that would make the theme immediately recognizable when viewers scroll fast. And I could have included a live tag in the corner if this thumbnail is for a live event because YouTube prioritizes live content visually. Add spacing between the text line so ChatGPT and Gemini slightly crowd the center. Increasing vertical spacing by 5 to 10% helps with readability, especially in preview thumbnails. Background depth and gradient layer. The pink clouds are great, but consider adding a light glow or shadow gradient behind the text for an extra pop, because that's what boosts CTRs in A and B testing. Add a human reaction or emotion element. Thumbnails with facial expressions like surprise, thinking, confident often perform better because they add curiosity. One of your models could subtly express intrigue or confidence towards the versus center line. And it says tips to boost performance. Pair this thumbnail with a title starting with ChatGPT versus Gemini. Example, ChatGPT versus Gemini, which AI wins for creators? That gives me the keyword continuity. I could use a consistent font and color palette across the AI theme lives so that the Jeune creation builds visual brand recognition. And, all of my lives, all the thumbnails just vary in color, but that's a good idea. Upload your custom thumbnail at 1280 by 720, 16 by 9 with a file size that is less than 2 megabytes. Yours fits that perfectly. So perfect. And it says, does it want me to show, tongue tied. Would you like me to show you 2 optimized thumbnail variations, one for live and one for replay content? And I'm going to say yes, and it's probably going to try to design something for me. I'm probably not going to go for that design because it's not going to go with the aesthetic of my brand. It's not going to be able to match my aesthetic that much, but it's going to kind of give me an idea and an example of what it's talking about and what we can do with it. And we can actually go through the exercise of improving that thumbnail and me re-uploading it. But let's see what it comes up with, because it can generate images for us. So while that's generating, let's go to Google Gemini real quick and see what it says, if it says something that's similar. So it's saying that it's tough to give me a precise score without seeing the image file, as the content you provided was empty. It was not empty. So let me just try and... Well, it knows it's not empty because it's saying that I use ChatGPT and Gemini. I likely used versus X or arrow graphic in the center. Green and white. Let me say here's the file. So I don't know. I think ChatGPT is great for some things and Gemini is great for other things. I'm also going to show you what Gemini is great for. But okay, it says that they see the file name, but it's empty, and this usually happens with live file uploads. So it actually can't see it. So that kind of sucks. But it's just giving, some of the same advice in terms of like the emotion and all of those things. And it's telling me like what's better text, what's bad text. It can't see my file, but like my whole thing is that like you could kind of like go in between the both of them and see what will work for you. So this is what it created. And this is actually not a bad try for going with my aesthetic, because what it tried to do was take my image already and recreate it I just don't like the placement of the logos. Like, this is supposed to be the Google Gemini logo. This is supposed to be the ChatGPT logo. And then, like, this is supposed to be that live button they said. So that's just something that we could do ourselves. And then we could actually use Midjourney to fix the emotions of this person. So let me open up. Let me open this up really quick, right? Let me find my thumbnail. And I'm going to show you how we're going to use ChatGPT to fix what this said. So it told me to add the live button. So I could go to elements and I could literally just type in live. And boom, that was simple, right? And I could just put that here. What else did ChatGPT tell me to do? Robot head. Boom. Right? Let's say if I added the robot head right here. Next. Adding space between the lines. I'm not going to do that because I created that and it is like I can't move the text right now. The print clouds are great, but consider adding a light glow or shadow gradient behind the text. Text. Edit. Did my thing just freeze? Edit. Effects, shadows. Okay. Let me do that. It said human reaction, right? So now we're gonna go to Midjourney for that, and we're just gonna say let's see, Black African American woman with long black hair in a pink suit with a shocked, excited expression on her face. Go to the settings, 4x5, standard. My stylization is at 500, and I'm going to go ahead and submit and see what it gives me. So this is what it gives me now. ChatGPT has been doing, Midjourney has been doing a bad job lately when I'm asking it for like Black people. I feel like it gives me people who look like they're other races. But that's okay. So we have that, and I'm just going to drag and drop it. I'm going to, I should have actually put her in white. But it's okay. I'm going to remove this background. I'm going to delete her. It's as simple as that, you guys. And I'm going to put her here. Like so. What else did it suggest? Which AI wins for creators? We want that subtext. So we're going to come here and we're just going to paste it in. We just put it right there. And any other suggestions? Okay, so now if I save this, let me download current page. Oh, hold on, I have to cancel the download because it's downloading as a video. I need to download as a picture. Current page, download. Oh, and let me ask ChatGPT How about this? So it says this version is excellent, visually stronger than the last one, and highly optimized for YouTube's algorithm. Here's your breakdown. So it says the estimated CTR and SEO score is 92 out of 100. And it has the clear hierarchy, strong branding, human emotion, which is a big win, smart use of the live badge, perfect composition, subtle ads, subtitle adds a hook. Minor improvement is adding the slight glow or shadow. A softer outer glow, white or light pink behind ChatGPT and Gemini will make it pop even more. Adding small AI logos like the small ChatGPT or Gemini icon. Tighten the tagline font weight. Which AI wins for creators? It could be slightly bolder or italicized to stand out even more when viewed. And it tells you why it ranks higher. Okay? So that is what ChatGPT can do for us. Now, we could even have ChatGPT create a prompt. Give me a mid-journey prompt for an African American ebony skin tone woman who looks professional, long black hair in a white suit that has an emotion that you are referring to above. So if you never know what to put for a prompt, we can go by this. So I didn't read it yet. I'm just going to paste it and we're going to read it together. So it says, photo of an elegant African-American woman with deep ebony skin tone, long straight black hair, wearing a sleek white blazer suit, expressing a surprised and curious facial expression, cinematic lighting, glossy skin, professional headshot composition, luxury branding aesthetic, pastel pink and white background with soft blur, DSLR, lens effect, and high detailed 8K resolution, fashion photography style. And it's saying for the aspect ratio to be 16:9, version 6 of Midjourney style raw and stylized 400. Now, I'm okay with my aspect ratio being a 3:4, so I'm just going to remove that. We don't want version 6 of Midjourney, we want version 7 because that's the latest version. And I'm just going to hit submit. So as you can see, it's not really giving us those deep ebony skin tones. That's what I was saying. But it's giving us this for the most part. They are still decent pictures. When you don't get the deep ebony skin tone, what you usually have to do now is go to the explore page and look for someone with deep ebony skin tones, right? So if I do a search like this, and then I find someone who's like dark, like maybe I want it to be this complexion, I could probably use this image as a omni reference and then come back here and use this prompt, as well as the aspect ratio, the style, the version, and the stylization, and hit submit and hope that it takes on this character's skin tone. So just a little fun thing you can do with Midjourney. I know I'm throwing a lot of tools at you guys right now, so if there's any questions that you have, feel free to ask them in the comment section. I'm still not seeing ebony skin tone, but let's wait until it's complete and see. Maybe it will give us a bit darker. I mean, this person wasn't dark, so it's better. So now we're at 100%, and this is what it created for us. I like these images though. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's the complexion of the girl that we had, but I like how these images look. I like the Midjourney aesthetic. And if you have any issues with like the shoulders or the arms being cut off, like let's say if you wanted to bring this into your Canva design and this is cut off, what you can do is you can zoom out. So if I zoom out by 1 to 5, oh, it's omni reference job, so it's not letting me zoom out. What if I pan? That's like a new thing now. It's not letting us zoom out or pan for certain things, so I guess we can't do it. Hopefully Midjourney does something about that. But in the meantime, if you can't do that, you can do it in Canva. So like let's say if I was to delete her and if I dragged and dropped my character here, I can go into the edit tab and I could go to Magic Expand under Magic Studio right here. And I could just expand like so and hope that it creates the shoulders. So I'm going to click on expand. And it did create the shoulders. We could go with this one and hit done. And then we just remove the background. Background removal failed. Try again later. Let's try again now. Okay. It removed our background for us. And we can just, make it a little bit bigger like so. And there you go. Now, this does not look like a surprise. This looks more like, I don't know, like seductive as opposed to like excitement and surprise or whatever. So I would probably go back to my previous person, but I just wanted to show you an example. And this previous person is going to be the one I'm going to swap out this live thumbnail to once I'm done with this live. But yes, so this is what we got. Now, the fun thing I want to show you with Gemini, I'm sure you guys have been seeing a lot of trends online where people are maybe taking their face and putting it on a body, right? So let's say if we took the face of this nice creation that we did, let me zoom in a little bit, that we used in Midjourney. And let's say take this face. Actually, let me start a new chat. That's the best thing to do. I like to just start new chat, and I'm going to drag and drop. Take this exact face and put it on a model who is wearing a white tee and leggings. She also has on this hat. This, hold on, now this is where we're going to come to Lux Hats Co. And I'm going to take a screenshot of one of their products, one of their hats. This is the Lux United Dad hat, Japan colors. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to drag and drop. She also has on this white Lux hat. And I'm going to hit submit and see what we get. Now I am doing 2 images at once. So let's see what we get. But Gemini is usually good at doing this. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Did you know that you can do that with Google Gemini? Did you know that you can do that with Google Gemini? If you did not know that, make sure you like and subscribe because I'm teaching you something new. And this is stuff that you can take to create for your own products. You know what? Let me FaceTime Sam real quick and be like, Sam, why are you not in the live? Because here we are doing stuff and you're not here. Let's see if he answers. But we basically took this Lux United hat with this model that we created in Midjourney. we came to Google Gemini and put in a prompt, and this is what we got. Now, you could do this with pictures of yourself. You can do this with pictures of models. You could do this with pictures of your product. Okay? There's so many things that you could do with this. Next, let's come back over here again. Let's say if you have this brand. Let's say if you have this Lux OG bucket hat. I'm going to take a screenshot. And I'm gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. And I'm gonna say, put this hat on two people walking down a street filled with autumn leaves falling everywhere. They have a cup of coffee in their hands. They have on matching outfits. They are a couple, and it's giving autumn vibes. And I'm gonna hit submit and see what it gives us. Engagement is so low today, guys. I know it's because it's Friday. That's why I'm not gonna keep you guys here for long. This live is probably only gonna be an hour. But let's see what it gave us. So this is what it gave us. These are the hats right there. They have their coffee cups in their hands. There's the leaves falling everywhere. It's giving fall. It's giving autumn. It's giving everything that it needs to give, you guys. It's giving everything that it needs to give. So that is how you create AI generated content for your brand or your business. Now, Pinterest is a good source of inspiration. Whenever you don't know what to do, you can come to Pinterest and look at what other people are doing. Let's say if you want to create something like this, you look at Pinterest, and I guarantee you, if you watch one of my lives, you're going to be able to create any graphics in no time, because I show you guys how to do this. So make sure you watch some of my past lives where I discuss this. But let's say if we take a look at this pink elegant couch, right? So let me copy this. And I said copy. I meant to say screenshot. And I'm going to drag and drop. Now, I think Lux has swimsuits, right? Let me search for their swimsuit. Or let me just type in swimwear. And let's say we want to put that model in this bikini on that couch. We try to get a little bit complex here now with Google Gemini. Let's see how complex we can get. And we want to put her. So, take the black model, exact face, and put her in the Lux bikini set while she is sitting down on the luxury pink couch. You think this can handle it? Also, Sam is calling me now, so I'm about to tell him what we're doing. Sam, we on the live. Say hi. We on the live. But not only are we on the live and I'm making you say hi, don't worry, we're not on camera, but the people have to hear you because we're talking about Lux right now. We're talking about Lux and you're not on the live. We're creating Lux content. We got a Lux model for you right here wearing the Lux Japan hat. Okay. We uploaded this bucket hat, the OG bucket hat, and we got the couple walking through the fall theme with the leaves falling in the coffee cup. And now I just gave Gemini a very complex task where I'm saying take this model, put her on this swimsuit, and put her on this couch. And we want to see if Gemini can handle that. And you're about to find out with us if it can. It says Not one that depicts a real person like that. Come on, that's not a real person. I'm gonna say that's not a real person. Try again. Sometimes these AIs just be disappointing. But let me try to tell it that it's not a real person and for it to try again. And let's see if it could generate that image for us. And if it can, Google Gemini gets a 10 out of 10 in my book for any type of content creation that relates to creating mock-ups for your product. We're going to let you go soon, Sam. We just want to see if this works.
No worries.
In the meantime, tell the live how you've been doing since the last time they saw you and how you couldn't sing because we didn't get to 30 likes. Today is a very quiet day on live because it's Friday. But
Okay.
go ahead, speak to them.
What are the viewers looking like? How many
We got 4 people.
4 people, okay. We 4 people strong. I mean, I've been doing pretty good, right? I was kind of wishing we hit those 30 likes last time so I could show you guys my vocals, but there's always next time. Appreciate the love and support, the content creation, the motivation. I love it.
Y'all hear that? Straight from Sam. Straight from Sam. All right, Sam. Thank you. We're gonna get back to the live. This generation is not. This prompt generation is not working, so I'm gonna try to troubleshoot with everyone on the live so that we can get it working. But thank you for calling back and giving them some motivational words about your day.
I appreciate it.
All right. Bye. Yeah. Okay. So it's saying it can't create images. It can create images of people, but not one that depicts whatever, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. Let me take another screenshot of it, because the screenshot didn't save. So we're gonna say we're gonna take this. We're gonna drag and drop. Hey, drag and drop. What? We're gonna go to Pinterest. We're gonna drag and drop. Hey, drag and drop. Guys, we're only at 6 likes. Come on, let's run them likes up. Don't do me like that, because look at all of this tea that I'm giving y'all. Look at all of these gems that I'm giving you guys. Like up the live, you guys, and share this with your friends, with your family, with people in other groups, with anyone that you talk to that has a business. All right, so I'm going to say put an African American model in the luxe bikini set while she is sitting down on the luxury pink couch. And I'm going to hit submit, and hopefully it creates it for us. So now it's saying that it didn't want to take that person. That's fine. Create a new person. And let's see what it gives us. Sometimes when it does stuff like that too, I just create a new chat and that usually solves the issue. But let's try this. Let's see what happens. There we go. Now her feet is going through the table, which sucks. So you gotta play around with it a bit, but you guys kind of get the drift of what you can do with this. You know what I'm saying? You get the drift. So this is what you're able to do. It's still kept like this. There's ways that we could fix it and all of those things. But basically, you can generate any type of image that you want using Google Gemini. I don't think ChatGPT is capable of doing stuff like that to that extent. We can try, but I don't think it could do it. But let me take that prompt. Let's do this. Let me do my screen grab. Let's see. Let's put ChatGPT to the test. Do the drag and drop. Drag and drop. Hey, drag and drop. What? I'm just gonna take. Okay, I'll take the whole portion, whatever. And we gonna drag and drop. Drag and drop. What? Drag and drop. And we're gonna submit and see what happens. Let's see what it generates for us. Let's see if ChatGPT is gonna pull through for us, or if we just need to stick to Google Gemini when it comes to these type of image generations. So it says creating image. It may take a moment. I mean, so far the top of the image looks good. So far it looks consistent with what we asked it for. So let's see. Let's see what it got for us. Okay. This is what it gave us. ChatGPT. I actually like the ChatGPT one more than I like the Gemini one. Gemini got some competition. But look, and she looks so realistic too. This is really good. Now, someone in this type of bikini should not be on this couch because you belong in the pool. But, you know, you get the drift. You see what it could do, what it can create. So this is really amazing stuff. If you think this is cool, like the live, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do one more example and then we're probably gonna wrap it up. So let's see. Let's go to Lux once more. Let's see what other products they got. I like this hat. And let's just look for, okay, let's use this setting right here. Or actually, I kind of want to save this because this is cute. Let me just take a screenshot of this. And I'm going to go to Google Gemini and I'm going to say, let me drag and drop those images. African American woman wearing Lux hat while standing in her living room in front of the TV. Let's try that. Submit. And I'm going to try it in ChatGPT as well because ChatGPT isn't doing a bad job with this. Let's see. Show me what you got. Let's see who's going to finish first. Gemini is probably going to finish first because I went first, but I think Gemini generates the image quicker. So let's see. Okay, this is what it gives us. This is a Gemini picture. And then let's see what ChatGPT is going to give us. Come on, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT does tend to take a little bit longer, but let's see if the result is better. This is a real ChatGPT versus Gemini Showdown. Dang, ChatGPT. If you're taking that long, this better be the best image I've ever seen in my life. Okay? Oh, computer just went into dark mode. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, okay, this is good. This is good. So we got this and we got this. I think I like this one more. It even went the extra mile by creating this sweater. But yeah, I like it more. What do you guys think? All right, you guys. So, just a few more. Let's just recap on the announcements. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, make sure you join the Facebook group. Like I said, that is where I make announcements of when I'm going on live. That's where you can catch some freebies and all of those things. Also, I'm going to start allowing you guys to do some freebie Fridays in the group as well. So that's probably going to come next Friday because I just didn't have the time to like set everything up today. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and watch those ads, you guys. Watch the ads. Live flash sale. If you have not already gotten our freebie Friday, it is up. It's only up for today. It's up on the website. So get on the website and get the freebie Friday. People have been ordering all day while we were on the live. Also, just other people as well. I got so many orders today of this freebie. And also check out the Halloween graphics and the sweet and spooky phone wallpapers. Also, support the live, support the stream, Cash App right here, whether it's $1, $2, $5, whatever you think is deserving of the information that you receive and how you're going to take that information and use it to multiply, because you can absolutely take this info and multiply and get whatever it is that you need and desire. But with that being said, we're going to leave this here. It is Friday. I'm going to let everyone go. I'm tired. I had a long week. This Friday is Fridaying. And I will see you guys next week. Maybe if I have time, I'll pop in on Sunday because I have a full Saturday tomorrow. But I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, make sure you support. Make sure you get the freebie Friday. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and all of that good stuff. Have a great night.
Last year, around this time, I whispered a seed into the soil of the internet, called it the Jeune creation. What was just an idea, a spark, became a wildfire of digital dreams, home built without walls, a face without a face, yet somehow it carried my reflection in every pixel, my heartbeat in every 7 o'clock session. My laughter stitched in Canva templates, my vision painted through mid-journey skies. I didn't need a spotlight, because the glow was already inside. Luxury wasn't just champagne flutes and chandeliers, it was the richness of showing up night after night, teaching the world how to turn AI into art, created in a currency, and busy into BML. And from that glow, JC fam was born. Not followers, but a family. We didn't just grow, we soared. We didn't just consume, we created. We didn't just watch, we witnessed each other becoming. See, the Jeune creation is more than a channel. It's a chorus of women finding their voice, a spark in the quiet corners of Brooklyn, a digital table where luxury and hustle share the same seat. It's Canva and mid-journey dancing in sync, Photoshop stepping in with precision, AI breathing new life in imagination. It's free classes and faceless sessions where anonymity becomes intimacy, where JC fam means we are all seen. This year, the theme is different, the theme is deeper, the theme is destiny. We don't just hustle anymore, we pray and believe. Pray for the strength to show up, believe that what we build will last. Pray over our gifts, believe in our glow. Pray over the process, believe that the vision is already written. So here we are, 1 year later, with gold in our spirit and pixels in our hands. This is the Jeune creation, a cathedral of content, a sanctuary of souls, a luxury lifestyle stitched in code, a movement that says, if you pray with me and believe with me, then together we will create eternity.